Welcome to the Ulster Hall in beautiful Belfast, Northern Ireland for Clan Wars 12, and one of the finest cards we've ever put together. I'm Mark Leonard and I'll be your host tonight for Clan Wars 12. Joining me this evening from yourmma.tv, Jay Furness. Welcome along, Jay.
Nice to be here.
So let's go straight to talk about our main event, featuring Josh Damage Ramage and Joe Kid Chaos Clark. Chaos Clark, known by many as the Irish BJ Penn, remains still undefeated, but facing a stiff test tonight in the form of Damage Ramage.
Yep, this is one of the fastest growing divisions in the UK. These 145 pounds guys, you know, they're so well rounded. Obviously you've got the Irishman coming in undefeated, really wants to prove that he's one of the best fighters on the domestic scene. Against a guy like Ramage, he can do just that tonight.
And another dynamite matchup for the Clan Wars lightweight title. Long-time Clan Wars referee Decky Larkin puts away the referee's gloves and steps into the ring against Michael Doyle of EF4. This is a rematch of a fight in 2010 where Michael Doyle won by TKO. Larkin wants this to avenge his past loss. Are we going to see a reversal of the decision, Jay?
Larkin, he's coming off the back of a couple of good wins. You know, he's got the submissions in his repertoire now. Obviously, Doyle's a tough competitor. It's for the belt. It means a lot to these guys. Then the belt's a shiny one. Bespoke made for Clan Wars. Both guys will really be gunning for this title tonight.
In the bantamweight division, Andy Young of Next Generation Northern Ireland fights off against Paddy Blight. Both these guys like to bang. Andy Young has a reputation of being a ferocious striker. Paddy Blight likes to knock people out too. We're going to see fireworks in this one.
Since I arrived in Belfast, this is a fight people have been talking about. Two young guys, both looking to go at it. Aggressive strikers. Looking forward to this one tonight, Mark.
Also on our card tonight, we have 3 title matches featuring Paddy McAllister versus Tony Keane for the lightweight Clan Wars belt. Fighting for the ISKA Northern Irish middleweight GNP title, we have Seamus Cushnahan facing off against Jeff the Hummer Hall. Fighting in light heavyweight division for the Clan Wars title, Sean Crowe faces Dara Kennedy. Well, the doors are open, the fans are starting to come in, it's time to go to cage side.
Let's get ready for action. In the professional bantamweight division, we've got Paddy Blight taking on Andy Young. Over to our man Mark Leonard in the cage.
So we are live in the Ulster Hall for Clan Wars 12. We find ourselves in the pro ranks now in the bantamweight division as Paddy Blight in the black shorts with the red trim squares off against Andy Taz Young with the blonde hair and the red and black shorts. Referee Ed Marin gives them their final instructions as we get set for what could hopefully be some fireworks.
Yeah, as soon as I arrived in Belfast, this was the fight people were talking about. Not the start we wanted with a low shot, but you know, a lot of fans and a lot of fighters in and around this event have really been expecting big things from this fight.
The wrong kind of fireworks for Paddy Blight there. There's an accidental shot to the groin. He's been given time to recover. And we talked a little bit about this on the undercard, but when you look at a fighter, especially one as talented as Andy Young, who has a record like 0-3, it'd be very easy to underestimate him. If you dig a little deeper and look at the guys he's actually fought, Brian Moore, Alan Philpott, Declan Dalton, all top flight lightweights, then you might be able to see the error of your ways. As we get back in action here again, two fighters exchanging strikes in the center of the ring.
As you said, he's taken on 3 very tough guys to be at his own 3 record. You know, he's arguably taken more from losing to guys of that caliber than he could have done beating up, you know, really lower caliber opposition. So, you know, he's not a mug, not by any means, and that's why people are expecting a lot from this fight.
A nice left hook there landed by the real deal, Paddy Blight.
Young really attacking with that low kick. The lead leg of Blight is taking a hammering so far.
Do you think that low kick could be part of a game plan on the part of Young?
Yeah, it certainly seems to be. He's targeting it, he's throwing it behind the punches, and he's having a good success rate with it so far.
There's the two fighters now looking to move into the later half of the first round. Young presses, keeping Blight on the back foot, moving up towards the fence, landing leg kicks on the left leg. Coming in there for a hook and a combination.
Yeah, the over and right followed by that left hand, and it landed hard on Paddy Blight, but he shook it off. Yeah, Blight throws the low kick in, but you know, it's Young that responds in kind, and you've got to think that Blight wants to really start checking those and avoiding it, because they can change the tide of a fight quite easily.
Well, we can hear them quite clearly over in the commentary position here, so he has to be feeling them in the cage.
And that's another one. You can tell when they're taking the toll, when the fighter starts blocking it with his hands, but a nice counter right hand for Blight there.
And he wobbles the legs of Andy Young with that right hand, just after probably one of the best leg kicks that Young has thrown tonight. Landing like a crack, like a baseball bat.
Yep, both guys with striking skills of their own, and Blight shown there with that hard right hand that, you know, he's got what it takes to change the tide of this fight as well.
Working very hard for the takedown now is Blight.
Sucks in the hips, looks to finish, and he gets it.
And it looks like Young trying to roll out of the takedown. He may even be attacking that arm. And some nice work and some educated hips there by Taz. And he goes straight to an armbar. This looks very tight. I'm not sure that Blight's going to be able to work his way out of it. He slams, but the armbar is still on. And he manages to work free.
It's not always the best way to try and slam out of an armlock, but for Blight it worked this time. But Young straight attacking again for the armlock. And the same defense comes.
Although Young reacted to it this time and opened his guard before he got slammed. Well, what speed on the hips of Taz Young there as he swivels for that armbar.
Yeah, Blight has to be really aware of that threat from his opponent's guard.
And he goes again, a third time on the armbar. He decides to change his mind. Is there anything that Taz can do to stop himself being slammed, Jay?
Yeah, you can. If you underhook the leg, it can stop your opponent from standing up and getting the leverage to slam you down to the mat there. You know, if you've got no control of the legs, then there's nothing really stopping your opponent, if he's strong enough, as Blight obviously is, from lifting you clean off the mat and slamming you to the ground.
And Taz Young climbing his legs once again, trying to create an advantage on the bottom. As Blight tries to generate some momentum. And almost a sweep there, and it looked like it came from an armbar attempt, Jay.
Yep, surprise, surprise. Oh, nice up kick there lands on Blight as he looks for a footlock. He went for the straight footlock, but he ate a heel to the face from Young. And now it's Young that works from the top position. That's one hook in.
And there's not many seconds left on the clock now as Young tries to convert this into a rear naked choke, and he gets the tap.
That choke was on fast and it was on tight. Paddy Blight is devastated, but what a win for Young.
And I'd only just commented that there was very little time left, but that's all the time he needed.
Great single round fight there. Lots of action and a great win for Andy Taz Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, Andy Taz Young! Our next pro matchup here at Clan Wars 12 in the Ulster Hall is in the middleweight division. Fighting in the black trunks, Henry Hercules Faty-Pé, and in the white, Kevin Octopus Dell. And a lot of people have been talking about this match, looking for a return to form of Faty-Pé, as when he started his MMA career, he was knocking folks out left and right. And tremendous power in both hands as Hercules. A little bit unknown is Kevin Dell, coming from Carcassonne in France. Though he was looking forward to the match tonight, and a beautiful double leg ducking under the right hand of Faty-Pé, who quickly gets back to his feet.
Yep, really impressed with that defence there from Faty-Pé. Although he's back, you know, with his back on the mat, he got taken down quickly and he just bounced back to his feet.
With virtually no delay at all. Also great timing showed there by Dell as he shot under the big right hand of Faty-Pé.
Yeah, that's textbook work there. You know, when you've got an opponent who's a big puncher, you wait for him to commit to the shot, drop your level, and while he's committed, it's easy for you to take the hips and put him down.
Now we got to see some of the explosiveness that Faty-Pé is so well known for as he bounced off the cage wall there to reverse Dell and take top position.
Yep, and he's got the mount. A guy with Faty-Pé's power can do some real damage from this position.
Absolutely. And Dell is keeping his head tucked into Faty-Pé so that he can't get a strike off.
Yep, he's doing a good job of walking his back up the cage there. He's looking to create a scramble. Faty-Pé looking to get the shots off now.
And a number of those have landed, and we can hear the thuds from over this side of the ring.
Dell's hurt.
He's badly hurt. He's covering up. The referee's looking at it. And with that, Faty-Pé wins by TKO.
Unquestionable power from Faty-Pé. As soon as those punches were going in, you know, it looked like that fight was going to end, and Dell had nothing to offer there. No way of escaping. Great win for Faty-Pé and a return to form.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by TKO in the first round, Henry Hercules